Alright, so the Super Falcons of Nigeria played their first match of the FIFA Women's World Cup, and it ended in the team picking up their first point of the competition. So congratulations to them. Before we get more into details, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. So yeah, the Super Falcons opened up their FIFA Women's World Cup campaign against the defending Olympic champions Canada, and the match ended up in a goalless draw. 0-0 the final score, and that was with the Super Falcons even going down to 10 women at the ending of the match. Now going into the game, there was kind of a bombshell drop, which was the starting lineup. 3 big changes were made by head coach Randy Waldrum. You had Ashley Plumpton coming into the team as a left back, Deborah Abiodun coming in as a midfielder, and then you had Francisco Odega coming in on the wing. But that being said, all 3 of those players did a good job in the game. In fact, every player that played for the Super Falcons did a good job in my opinion. Now when it comes to the game, I kind of felt like it took a little bit of time for the Super Falcons to get into the game, maybe the first 15 to 20 minutes. Canada had the first chance of the game. That was the 9th minute of the match. Christine Sinclair, she gets the ball in a little bit of space that she created for herself. She turns, she shoots, but takes it just wide off target. The next big chance in the game came in the 23rd minute, and that was a shot by Ifeoma Onumonu. Some good work by the Super Falcons. The ball played forward, Oshwala gets to it, holds on to the ball, gets it back to Deborah Abiodun. She gets it to Tony Payne, who finds Ifeoma Onumonu. She strikes it just outside the box, forces the goalkeeper into a save, and I felt like that kind of let Canada know that we were also at the party. Then you get to the 35-minute mark, the Plumpton to Oshwala pass, nice pass by Ashley Plumpton. It gets to Oshwala after a couple of mistakes, the mistake by the defender, then the mistake by the goalkeeper. She gets to the ball. In my opinion, I felt like she tries to just put it in there, and hopefully somebody just causes her own goal. People are saying she should have held it and waited for a teammate, but if you see how long it took for Francisco Odega to get into the box, I don't think that would have helped much anyways. But then you get to the 43rd minute of the match. Seemed like a ball was going out for a goal kick, but the Canadian player got to it, puts it back in the area, and Chiamaka Nnadozie made a great save, goes down low, grabs the ball before the player who was running to the near post, and that was that right there. Then you move to the second half, and real early in the second half, the Super Falcons give up a penalty. It was kind of an easy situation. At first, Ashley Plumpton trying to ease the ball out, but the player goes around her and gets the ball into the box. Christine Sinclair is the player that got brought down. Didn't look like much. The referee actually waved it off, but VAR called the referee up. She goes to check it out, and sure enough, it's definitely a penalty, and that gave Canada the chance to take the lead. But Chiamaka Nnadozie had other ideas. Beautiful dive by her. She goes all the way stretching, pushes the ball away, and even got back up and pushed it away the second time. Just a world-class save by Chiamaka Nnadozie. I say she's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and that definitely was a moment that proved that point. Now from that moment all the way to the end of the match, it was kind of back and forth. I would give Canada the upper hand at the end, but the Super Falcons did have their moments. Now when it comes to the red card given to Deborah Abiodun, first it was a yellow card, then VAR calls the referee up. She looks at it, gives the red card for the situation. Studs up tackle, definitely dangerous, and we can say the red card was deserved in that situation. But that being said, I would give the referees like a C- for their performance. When you talk about Cicero Oshwala being tackled, nobody looked at her tackle. Real ridiculous that nobody's even checking it out. VAR was asleep. They were watching TV or doing something else because they ain't even notice that Cicero Oshwala gets tackled like that in the first half. Then you got the second half, Osinachi Ohale stamped on. Nobody looks at anything. VAR, they're out there buying popcorn. They're not watching the game. But apparently, whenever we do anything, the referee's quick to blow the whistle. And you look at all the 50-50s, they were not letting us get away with any type of 50-50. We win a 50-50 is a foul. They win a 50-50 is play on. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, we're supposed to be talking about a top-class referee. We're supposed to be talking about a FIFA Women's World Cup. But at the end of the day, this performance was just poor on their part. Now, for me, I felt like the team did well as a unit. I mean, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't all rosy from start to finish. We had our moments, but we held it together and got the result. Of course, Chiamaka Nadoze was in pristine condition. She was just top class all day, not just only the save from the penalty. Then you have the defensive players who also did a great job. Osinachi Ohale and Tosin Demehi with the rock at the back. Ashley Plumpter and Michelle Alozie did a good job going back and forth from attack to defense. They did a good job on the day. The midfield also did a great job. I mean, the passes weren't perfect, but the work they put in defensively, the running, they did a great job. Deborah Biodun, Christy Ucheibe, Tony Payne, all three did a great job in the midfield. I mean, like I said, everything wasn't perfect on the day. Just like their passing wasn't perfect all the time, but I felt like they put in so much work. It was so hard for the Canadians in the middle. Then you got the attack, who also did a great job. Cicero Schwaller, Ifoma Numonu, Francisco Adega. Like I said from the beginning, Francisco Adega might have been a surprise, but she did a great job. She was running. She ran herself into the ground. Did a good job covering for a fullback. I mean, she was just splendid for me. I mean, you didn't see too much attacking, but whenever the ball came in a direction, she will hold it up, get it to a teammate. She played a real professional game in my opinion, and I kind of understand what took so long with making the substitution. I mean, the players were doing a great job, and you kind of were like, who's going to go off? Now, when it comes to the subs, I felt like the only player who had a chance to make an impact was Uchenna Kanu. She came in around the 70-minute mark, something like that, and right away she was causing trouble for the Canadians. You also had Esther Okoronkwo and Jennifer Echegini coming into the game, but they didn't have that much time, and those were a couple of players that I really thought were going to be starting in this game, but it just didn't work out like that. But either way, the Super Falcons did get their result. So yeah, the Super Falcons of Nigeria play out a goalless draw against Canada in their opening match of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Put it in the comment section. So no full highlights will be posted on this channel because of copyright issues, but I will try to post a short, so be on the lookout for that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.